Every once in a while, a failed 3D print gets a second chance. While digging through a box of misprints, damaged models, and discarded resin pieces, I came across a miniature that immediately caught my eye. The Lord of Darkness. Broken, incomplete, and destined for the trash. This miniature looked beyond saving, but that's exactly what made it to the perfect restoration project. In today's video, I'll be repairing the damage, bringing the model back to life with a fresh paint job and transforming it what was once a failed print into a display-worthy miniature. Sometimes the best projects aren't the ones that come out perfectly the first time. That's the ones rescued from the scrap pile. So let's see if we can bring the Lord of Darkness back from the shadows.
You're nothing but an animal.
We are all animals, my lady.
Alright, so let's start this miniature. So the sword that was originally on the Lord of Darkness was not part of the sword. I took it from another print and just glued it on there. As you can see, I'm using Carbon Dragon Red, which spilled kind of on the table, but that's fine. So I'm just, as you saw, I'm using a reference photo from Google and going it from there, which is obviously the Lord of Darkness, which is the devil. He's from the movie Legend that came out during the 1980s. It was like one of Tom Cruise's first movies, if I remember. I remember seeing it when I was younger, and man, when the Lord of Darkness came out of that room, wouldn't you be freaked out too, man? Because I was a kid and I saw that and I was like, is that the devil? Especially when you're a child, man. It freaked me out. But yeah, especially if the movie was PG. But anywho, here I'm just painting the Lord of Darkness red right here. And then from what I saw on a reference photo that I saw on Google, his cape is black and the other entire is black and his hooves is black. So I'm using Carbon Dragon Red speed paint from Army Painter for his body. And then I'll be using Grim Black, which is the only black paint I have from speed paint that I have on me, to use that for the horns, the hoof, his hooves, and his attire, like his pants and his shoulders, which I will later go back into and paint Age Hide over the Grim Black on top of it. So while I'm painting this, I'm just going to tell a little bit more story and lore about the Lord of Darkness character. The Lord of Darkness is also known as the Dark Lord, is the main antagonist in the 1985 dark fantasy film Legend. It was played by Tim Curry, who spent 5.5 hours daily in the makeup chair, wearing heavy foam latex prosthetics and a hidden support harness for his massive horns to keep his head up. That dude must have really bad neck problems after that. But I think other than playing Pennywise the Clown in It, this is one of Tim Curry's most iconic roles as well. Alright, after here you can see I'm painting the cape Grim Black. I did prime it in the beginning black, and then a light gray, and then a white zenithal for the zenithal highlight from up down to give it more up prime when I did the priming. So I skipped that part in the beginning. I'm originally now putting over the Age Hide over his skirt or pants area and his shoulder blades area. And I don't know if I remember if his bracers were like things, so I'm just going to match the bracers along with the shoulder and his trousers. Here I'm putting down broadsword color, which is only the metallic silver I have on me other than the marker ones. And I'm just painting his sword broadsword. Here I missed a spot on his back of his neck, so I'm painting that Carbon Dragon Red. I really like how speed paints are just use a one layer type tone and you don't ever have to like go back. One layer and one swipe is good enough. But I like to practice more with real paints just so I can practice my painting and getting better. But after that, I put a dark red tone and a little bit of purple tone wash and over the Lord of Darkness, and this miniature was done. And now, here are the glamour shots. Enjoy. And there you have it. The Lord of Darkness has been fully repaired and painted. It's always satisfying taking something that was considered a failure and giving it a second life. What started as a broken, discarded misprint is now a miniature I'm proud to add to the collection. Projects like this are a reminder that not every failed print belongs in the trash. Sometimes all they need is a little repair quirk, creativity, and a fresh coat of paint. If you enjoyed this restoration and painting project, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other misprints or damaged models you'd like to see me rescue next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next project.
Ebbs. The sun sets forever. There shall never be another dawn.
No!